bells ringing, diamonds blinging, carols singing.
Hey everybody, welcome to this week's What's for Dinner. This week's video, it's in collaboration with my friend here on YouTube and Instagram, Julia Pacheco. And I will link her channel down in the description box below, along with her Instagram channel. And I'll also have it here on the screen too. So she makes What's for Dinner videos also. So we make really similar videos. So after you're done watching my video, you should go over and check out her video for even more recipe and meal ideas. And if you're coming over from Julia's channel, thank you for coming over. I hope that you'll hit that subscribe button down below and hit the bell notification. I upload What's for Dinner videos every Friday. But anyway, you're about to get started on the What's for Dinner, but I just thought I would let y'all know that that's what's going on today. So anyways, also I wanted to tell you Merry Christmas from my family to y'all's. Let's get started.
Right now, we're going to start in a second. I'm going to show you what we're doing. So make sure you subscribe, press the like button, turn the post notifications on, and comment if you like this video. Right now, we are making deviled eggs because it's Saturday and we're going to have some barbecue sandwiches tonight. So right now, my mom is cutting up the stuff, so I'll let you see what she's doing right now.
Cutting the eggs in half, and I'm putting...
We have 12.
Yes. And we're putting all the stuff in this bowl.
And keeping these over here.
Yeah.
Okay, guys. So now I'm going to be showing you the ingredients you're going to be needing. My mom is smushing all those. So what you're going to need is 2 tablespoons of mayonnaise.
Because we're doubling, because we're doing 12 eggs instead of 6.
So I got a teaspoon of sugar. We'll probably double this all, but I'm just showing you right now. A teaspoon of white vinegar. A teaspoon of mustard. A half a teaspoon of salt. A little raiden. And then paprika to put on the top. So I'll let you see my mom doing this in a second.
Okay, y'all, I've got the eggs all broken up, I guess you could say. And we are going to be putting, since we're doubling this, we're going to be putting
4.
Because it calls for 6 eggs and we made 12. So we need a total of 4 tablespoons of mayonnaise. So, and then we're going to need 2 teaspoons of sugar. And then,
so next,
what is next? White vinegar?
2 teaspoons of white vinegar.
So we're going to use just regular white vinegar. And then we also need 2 teaspoons of mustard and a half a teaspoon of salt. Well, actually a whole teaspoon because that's called for a half. I like to also, Courtney, will you hand me the pepper? Because I like to throw a little pepper in mine even though it may not say to. I don't know. I just do. In there, I kind of got it in my nose. And I think that is it, right? Yep. Yes. Other than the paprika, that goes on the top at the end.
So now we're going to stir this all in. We'll let you know what we're going to do next.
I want to taste it a little bit. Actually, I'm going to put just a tad bit more sugar because it is a little bit sour.
So we're going to add another half of teaspoon.
About half a teaspoon of sugar. Mix it in. Then we'll see. See if I need to add any more. I might add a little bit more if it needs it. Still, I don't know why. Maybe I should have cut back on that vinegar.
We're going to add another half teaspoon.
I'm going to take another little. You taste it, Kiki. Is it good? Okay, because once you put the egg with it, it'll be okay.
So now you're going to want to mix it until you get a thick substance of stuff. So now, of course, we're going to go over and put these all in the eggs.
I'm just going to use this little teaspoon and just...
I'm going to help you.
This is probably the hardest part, trying to get it in there and not make a big mess.
It's okay. Okay, guys. So now we're going to add some chicken on it.
Chicken?
Yep.
Chicken? Paprika.
Is that good?
Oh, yeah, that's good. But you said chicken.
Exactly.
Why are you adding? What do you mean chicken?
Is that good? Or does it need more? Okay, guys.
Now we're just going to stick them in the refrigerator until we're ready to eat. Okay, y'all. I have this. I'm going to show you the package real quick. My sister brought this to me. And it's Sadler's Smokehouse Seasoned Shredded Beef Brisket. And so we have that. Sorry. In here, and I'm just warming it through real good. And then we're just going to put it on some buns and put barbecue sauce on it. And that's going to be what's for dinner tonight. Okay, got our meat ready. Got some chips, buns. We have a couple different barbecue sauces, and we have the deviled egg. How do you like this barbecue? Was it good? How about you?
Magnificent.
And what about the eggs? Did they taste better this time to you?
Yes.
Okay, good.
What did you say?
What about you? Do you like the eggs?
I think Courtney said I liked it a lot.
Oh yeah, Courtney then went and ate. She already ate and went to take her bath. How do you like this, honey? Does it taste pretty good to you?
Delicious.
Yep. Delicious. Yeah, and see there, we still have quite a bit of meat left, so we could do something else with that. Ooh, you know what that would be good on? Bake some potatoes, put that meat on it. Nachos, that's a good idea too. See, there's a lot of other uses for this meat, so. Hey y'all, welcome to tonight's What's for Dinner. I have some pork chops here. They were actually thick cut pork chops, which were pretty thick. So I decided to kind of cut them in half. I'm going to put them in my pressure cooker, and I'm going to start seasoning these up with some salt and pepper. I also have this Montreal. It's actually Montreal chicken seasoning, but I think it'll be good on this. I'm just kind of throwing some different things. I'm doing my own thing. I have some garlic.
You're not going to season ones in the middle?
Yes, I will. I'm doing these first, and I'm fixing to go put them over there. And I have the Faberware pressure cooker. I have it on the sear function right now. And I'm going to take the ones that I just seasoned up, and I'm going to put them down in here. Season that side. Hey y'all, on this second little batch, I took some breadcrumbs and some Parmesan cheese, and I sprinkled on there. And I don't know, just something different. We'll see how those are. And we're almost ready to start putting everything in here. I'm so sorry, y'all. I forgot to show y'all. I took a can of cream of mushroom soup. And then I took about a half a can of water. And then I had a small can, of mushrooms that I strained or drained all the liquid off of. And I've got it here in this bowl, mixing it up. I'm also going to put a little salt and pepper in there. And in just a minute, I may need to add a little bit more water to this. Yeah, I'm going to add just a little bit more water. And this is what I'm going to pour over the pork chops. So I'm about to do that. So just a second, and I'll show y'all that. Okay, y'all. Now, I know it looks like a lot of pork chops. I cut each of them in half because they were so big or thick. So I'm just going to throw all these in here. And y'all, I don't know how this is going to turn out because I've never made any like this before, but I'm just going to kind of spread them out in here. I'm going to take my mixture here and pour it on top. I'm actually going to take another can of cream of mushroom and water and add to it. Actually, I decided I'm going to mix. I'm going to do a cream of chicken. Okay, now I'm going to pour that in there with it.
There you go.
Sorry, my kids are having a Nerf gun battle or something. So anyways, now I have that. I'm going to take the lid, put it on top. Okay, and then we are going to put it on, I'm going to do it on the, I guess the steak and meat function, which is 5, and I'm going to do it on, I think I'm going to do it for, since there's so much, I'm going to do 25 minutes, and we'll see how it turns out. My sister had given us some stuff, and there was this bag, it was frozen macaroni and cheese. Let's see what it says. It says it's smoked Gouda mac and cheese.
That's why it tastes like that.
So it has a different kind of flavor. So Bryce wanted it. We heated it up. Here he is over here with his. I can't even get him in the. He's so tall. He's adding some pepper and stuff, trying to change the flavor because it does taste a little bit different.
Because we're used to that creamy yellow thickness. This is kind of goopy.
How does it taste when you added the pepper? Is it better?
Tastes better, yeah.
Okay, y'all. It doesn't look the most appetizing, but they are done. I had to end up turning them back on for 10 more minutes to get them done. But we are going to go sit down at the table and try all this out. Okay, Adrian. Daddy's not home yet, but what do you think of it? Is it good?
Good.
It took a little longer to cook, so everybody was starving. How do you like it?
7:30 is long.
Yeah,
That's
usually
like-
we eat at 6, so we're really late tonight. It was
That's really
actually
good.
really good. I mean, for something I just kind of made up and threw together, it's pretty good.
This
It
mac
is.
and cheese is the bomb if you know who did it.
I don't know where. Yeah, I don't know where it came from. But anyways, oops, I cut you out of the picture. Anyways,
But still,
it was
I mean,
good.
didn't ask
Thank
me.
y'all.
What?
Oh,
What?
Kiki.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I thought you already did. Tell us, Kiki.
Okay, Boomer.
It's good. Okay, Boomer.
What's up with the boomer? Ugh. Hey y'all, tonight I'm going to be making something totally different. It is actually a German Mennonite meal. My husband was raised up Mennonite. Actually, he speaks a form of German. It is called Low German. And so anyways, my husband was born in Canada. He actually is a United States citizen now. He came here as a child, and his parents were both born in Mexico. There are lots of German Mennonites in Mexico and in Canada. So anyways, I've been wanting to make something on my channel that was German or Mennonite, and this is something that my husband makes and my mother-in-law makes, and so she told me how to do it. So tonight, this Engländer, that's how you say English in German, will be making y'all a Dietsch meal. Dietsch is German. So anyways, let's get started. Camera woman Kiki is gonna, can you come down here where we can
Yeah.
see? Got it?
Yep.
What I have is 2 pounds of ground turkey. I also have 1 just russet potato. Oh,
Some seasoned salt,
I have an onion,
garlic powder, peppers.
some crackers,
Yeah.
and I also need 1 egg, Courtney. You'll hand me and hand me 1 egg too. Okay, so what I'm gonna do first is, okay, I'm going to grate or shred this potato. So I'm just gonna try to do this without getting my finger in it. Okay, I'm too paranoid to go any further. So, and now the next thing I'm gonna do is get an onion here.
Oh.
Hold on. I'm going to take all of this that I've just shred, and we're going to put it into this bowl with the meat. Okay, and now we're going to move on to the onion. So I'm just going to kind of cut the ends off, and okay, now I'm going to do the same thing with the onion. Okay, that is all I can get. It's killing me. My eyes are like, ah. Okay, y'all. That hurt my eyes. That was some strong onion. So anyways, now I have probably a little over half a sleeve of saltine crackers, and I'm going to put them in a Ziploc bag, and we're going to crush them. So, hold on. Adrian is going to help me crush them, so I'm going to start crushing on them.
I want to do some too. There you go.
Okay. Now Courtney's going to crush them some. You could come over here.
Stop.
And I'll see if this is enough. I may need more. And my mother-in-law said this was a traditional German Mennonite meal, so. And we're going to take, and I'm going to put some seasoning salt. I don't even know. I'm just going to kind of guess, because I don't know. And just kind of swirl it around a little bit.
Stay still, little monkster.
Yeah, let me put just a tad bit more. Okay, that's good. And now, I'm going to put pepper. What are you doing? Here, put a little bit more. Courtney is going to crack an egg in here, and I'm going to start mixing it and see if it feels good, if I need to add anything else. Yeah, yeah, that's, so we're going to see how this feels. And what we're making, like I said, this is a German Mennonite meal called Klops. And They are going to be kind of like little bitty, not little bitty, but small patties, and we're going to fry them. And then we're going to make a gravy mixture that they're going to finish cooking in. So what we're going to start out with is the little patties, and we're going to fry them on both sides to get them brown. They won't be completely done. Put them in the mixture and let them simmer in that. It won't take too long, my mother-in-law said. And then traditionally you make it with mashed potatoes, corn, and mustard pickles, which is something my mother-in-law makes.
We're not doing that.
I don't know how to make that. I don't know how to can. Maybe one day.
I don't want to have corn either because I don't want corn.
Well, we're having that. Let's see. I know, it probably looks... Some people don't like touching raw meat, but it doesn't bother me too much. So, okay. My mother-in-law usually has her hands just after she mixes it. She just kind of wets them so it doesn't stick so bad. Okay, y'all, I have some vegetable oil in a pan. I'm going to heat it around medium, between medium, not quite medium high. I guess you'd say kind of a medium high. I'm going to add a little bit more of the vegetable oil. I'm going to let this heat up. I'll come right back in a minute and we'll show you when we start frying them. Meanwhile, while I'm in here cooking, Adrian is getting a load. He likes to get stuff out of the pantry and make a load. Okay, y'all, I've got my little patties here. I kind of put some more seasoning salt on top. I'm going to put them in here and start frying them. Ignore the dirty dishes. But Adrian is over here helping peel potatoes. We're going to make some red potatoes tonight. He's my helper. No one else wanted to help, did they? You're a helper though, right, buddy? Look at Mama. I love that little boy. Guess what, y'all? He's going to be 10 years old on January 3rd. I cannot believe it. I won't have any more single digits. All my babies are double digits. I told him.
This thing is slippery, look.
Oh, careful, careful. There's a knife.
What happened?
Sorry.
What happened?
My dad used to always say, when it was like your birthday, like say you were 9, he'd say, you're never going to see 9 again. Or you're 20, you're never going to see 20 again. So I told Adrian, man, you're never going to see single digits again. Hey, y'all, they are pretty well browned, I think. So I have a paper towel, a plate with paper towels on it. And I'm going to remove these and put them on this plate. I have 1 can of cream of chicken soup. And I'm going to put that into a big pan, or back here. And then I have a can of cream of mushroom soup. A little more. I'm going to fill this can with about 3/4 full of water. And I may need more because we'll see. I decided I'm going to add another can of cream of mushroom because it doesn't look like enough. I've seen my husband make this and this does not look like enough. I'm going to add some more water. I'm going to now take these patties and we're going to start putting them into this gravy mixture. And I'm going to go ahead and turn these about medium high. A little bit more water. I'm going to pause for now and we will come. Actually, look, it's already starting to bubble. I thought it was going to take longer. I'm going to turn it down just a little, which on my burner I have it. Sorry, I have it on a tripod. I have it. Do y'all hear my kids fighting? I have it on the 6 right now. Just trying to make sure all these are submerged in this. Stop it! Come on. I'm going to turn it down even more now because it's popping me. keep a check on it. And okay, y'all, I got the potatoes cut and I've got them covered up. Adrian helped me peel all these potatoes.
She did one because she needed to get them done so she could start them. So she started on a big one. I'm like, I want that big one because the biggest one's somewhere in there.
Right.
Somewhere.
Yep, it's all chopped up. But anyways, oh, and we have this back here. I need to check it. I probably need to turn this up a little. I just realized it was turned down too low. I'm going to turn this up a little more and let that keep simmering. Y'all, I was going to show y'all how I have this set. I have it set on the 4, and it's kind of bubbling right now. I'm going to cover it back up and keep a check on it. Make sure it doesn't cook too fast because you don't want it scorching the bottom of the pan. But basically, they're just simmering in there, and I may put it between 3 and 4. And the potatoes we're going to bring up to a boil, and I have a can of corn with some butter that I'm going to turn on low and just let it kind of cook while we're waiting for everything else. Hey y'all,
we're smashing potatoes.
I have some butter I'm fixing to put in here. Just going to kind of cut it up so it'll melt better. I kind of let these cook just for now. I've got whipping cream. Careful, I don't know.
I'll let you do everything. I just have my hand on check.
So I'm going to sprinkle salt.
I guess sprinkle.
Okay. Okay. A little bit more. Okay, let's stir this up. We might even put a little more pepper than that. Y'all, this is bubbling like crazy. I'm pretty sure the meat is done, but I'm going to take one of these and cut it because I want to make sure. But
do you want to help, Courtney?
Yeah, look at that.
Can you wipe that off?
Looks good. So, we're going to put those over on the table along with this so you can use that for gravy.
Why do I do this?
This is mustard pickles that my mother-in-law made. And so I'm going to open these up. Okay. I need to know what y'all think. Courtney's getting
first.
more.
I haven't.
Courtney, what do you think? I'm so close. So do you think it's good? Do they taste as good as when Grandma and Daddy makes them?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my word.
I haven't been able to bite it. It's so hot.
It's very hot. Okay, Adrian. Tell me what you think, baby.
It's good.
I thought you had mustard.
Everything.
I have mustard pickles. And what you do with these is you put them over here on your plate and you eat them with your potatoes. I know that sounds crazy, but it really works well together.
Okay. It's delicious.
Is it? So do you, in comparison, you've had grandmas and you've had dads. They're good? They rank up there with them?
It's not all the way, but it's
I don't remember daddies or grandmas.
Neither do I, but I just know theirs is usually just a tiny bit better.
Grandma makes the best food, but Mama's good too.
Aww.
And Daddy's good too. He used to make this thing with sausage and mac and cheese. It tastes
He
good.
still does all the time.
He just hasn't made it in a while like that, the way
We
he's
just
thinking.
had it a little bit ago.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, we did. We did have it. The smoked sausage. Yep, we did.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
That we could-
I think, y'all, it turned out really good. Hey, y'all. Welcome to tonight's What's for Dinner. I am going to be making lasagna. I have shared this on my channel before. It was actually a couple of months ago, but I have gotten a lot more subscribers since then, so I thought I would go ahead and share it again. This is probably my most requested recipe. Like when it comes to family and friends, when I make this lasagna, I get asked for the recipe. I've had so many people ask me. I have it wrote down. I do not even remember where the recipe came from. So I wanted to share that again tonight. Today is actually my little niece's 11th birthday. And this is what she wanted. She wanted me to make lasagna. So we invited her and her dad over to eat lasagna. And my mother-in-law will be here. So they will be in the video, this What's for Dinner tonight. So anyways, normally I make this with about a pound of meat, but today I have a little over 2 pounds because I have a little pan like this, and I'm going to make a small little lasagna also for her to take home with her. So I think she's going to be excited about that. So I've got the meat, and I'm going to put a little bit of onion powder. This is not in the recipe, but I love to season my meat up, and I love onion powder. And so I'm going to put some onion powder. some salt and pepper. Then I also usually add 1.5 cloves of garlic. And so I just buy, and this is my first time to ever buy, this is the Dollar General brand. I usually buy it at Walmart, and I forgot today. So we have a Dollar General by our house, so hopefully this will be good. So actually, you know what? I think since I have this much meat, I'm gonna add double. And it's the oregano leaves that is 1.5 teaspoons. But I'm gonna double it, so we'll put 3 teaspoons of this. Courtney's here with me. And in case y'all didn't know, we posted a cleaning video today. Today is Wednesday. So if y'all haven't watched it, y'all need to go click on that. Me and Courtney did a clean with me, an extreme clean, and it was so fun to do that with her. So anyways, we're gonna brown this meat, and then I will come back and show you the next step. Okay, y'all, I'm gonna show you how, what we use to do the filling. And you will need a 16-ounce container of cottage cheese, which I just have the Great Value. So I'm going to put that into a bowl. And then you are going to need 1 egg. And then you're going to need 1/4 cup of Parmesan cheese. And then you're going to mix this up, and this is going to be like the cheese filling that goes on the inside. Okay, y'all, I thought I was recording, and I guess I wasn't. I just took 1 and probably 3/4 of a jar of Prego Traditional. And this is my favorite kind of sauce to use in this lasagna. This is what I recommend. To me, it just tastes the best. I've used other spaghetti sauces, and it just doesn't taste the same. So since I doubled the meat up, I normally only use 1 jar, but today we use, like I said, almost 2 jars. I probably could throw that last bit in, but I think I'll just keep it. I don't want it to be too juicy. But anyways, so what I'm doing now is I'm just going to let this warm up, and I apologize that I didn't get me putting it in there. I thought I had pressed record, and I guess I pressed pause. So anyways, we're going to warm this up, and then I'll come back and show you how we're going to layer it. I don't have an actual lasagna pan. I have this one that is, it says it's a 9x13, but it's so rounded that it does not, like I have another 9x13 and it's totally different, so I don't know. And then I also have just this little metal pan that I reuse, that I'm going to use to make my niece's lasagna. And then this is my favorite oven-ready lasagna. It's, I don't know how you say it, Barilla? I don't know. The reason I like this is it's the flat. I don't know, it just, the ones with the ridges, they're fine if you like those, but I just feel like these cook better. Okay, I'm going to take, it says to take 1/2 cup. I'm going to take a little more than 1/2 and put it in the bottom. And I'm also going to take about maybe about 1/2 and put it in the bottom of this. And then we're going to spread this out in the bottom of the pan. And this, I believe, is so that your noodles, it helps cook your noodles because you need the moisture and everything. So you just kind of want the bottom of your pan to kind of be covered before you put your noodles down. And then I'm going to also spread this one in here. And then the next step is you take 3 of these lasagna noodles and you place them into your pan like so. And then I'm going to, I think this one should fit in here. I might have to just, I don't know if I can break a tap. I just got on the edge of my counter and there. Well, yeah, it'll go down in there. Well, a little piece broke, but it's okay. You take a cup of cottage cheese. I have 1/2 cup here. And spread that. I'm going to put just a little bit on this one because I didn't think about buying extra cottage cheese. I should have. As long as I have enough to kind of spread. Now we take 1/2 cup of cheese, and I don't really have to measure it, but I'm just doing it. I don't know. A cup of the spaghetti mixture. This is 1/2 cup, so I'm just going to take it. I'm going to put it, and I'll probably, actually I'm going to put a little bit more since I do have extra meat this time. And then we're going to put in the little one too. And then we're going to take 3 more noodles. And then you just repeat the layers again. This is your top layer. And wow, I could not have planned that any better. Ended up with exactly one more to put on top of my niece's. And this time you just put sauce on top. The recipe says 30 minutes, and then but to me it's never quite done. It usually is more close to 40 minutes. So I'm going to actually set it on 30 minutes so that I can check this little one and see if it may be done. And if it is, then I'll put the cheese on that one and let it finish. And then this one will probably need at least 10 or 15 more minutes. But when I get to that point, I'll let y'all know. You don't put the cheese on until the last 5 minutes. Once it's basically done, you put the cheese on, stick it back in there, and let it melt. So that's what we're going to do now. And I will come back when we get to that point. And I could not remember if I told y'all, but you need to cover it with foil. So I'm going to cover this one with foil. And once again, I had the oven preheated to 375. Okay, y'all. These have been in probably close to 45 minutes. I checked them at 30 minutes and looked like they could go a little bit longer. So let's see. I think it should be good. Oh yeah. So now what I'm going to do is we're going to put the cheese on it. Now we're going to stick this in the oven, and I'm going to show them, Courtney, that.
We are going to be making some garlic Texas toast, the Great Value brand.
And we're going to set it on bake at 425. And we're just going to, I just put them directly in there on the little rack. And we'll just, so by the time these are done, then our cheese should be done. Should be melted, so. All right, there is the finished lasagna. And actually, here is my niece's. And this is the birthday girl. This is my niece Peyton. Today she's 11. So anyways, we are just waiting on the toast. It is almost done. And then I will get everyone's reaction who will let me put them on camera. Alrighty. Bryce, what do you think of the lasagna?
The lasagna is really good. Ranch on it for sure.
He likes, ranch on his.
He does.
Adrian has already swallowed his down. We didn't even have a chance to really pray. Is it good?
I'm the number one fan of this here.
Really? No. And it's this little girl's birthday, and so she wanted lasagna. She likes ranch on hers. What do you think, Peyton?
Best birthday present ever.
Aw, you're so sweet.
She wanted a lasagna plate.
Mine.
Uh-oh. Your daddy don't like that. What about you, Kiki?
What?
What do you think?
It's good.
Poncho, do you want to be on camera?
It don't matter.
This is my brother-in-law. We call him Poncho. His name is Frank. What do you think?
I haven't tried it yet, but it's
Okay. Yeah, I didn't give him a chance to eat. And then my mother-in-law, she may not want to be on there. Will you like your son? Do you give a thumbs up or thumbs down? Oh, let me get your thumb in. Oh, we kind of got part of your face because you held it up by your face. What do you think now?
good.
My husband's not here yet, so. But anyways, that is tonight's What's for Dinner. Oh, and I think it's good too.
Check my list twice. Most of y'all done. Sleigh bells ringing, diamonds blinging, carols singing. Favorite season, sleigh bells ringing.